Good morning. Um, I think I've got my connection issues solved. Bob worked on them yesterday. I guess my computer doesn't have the space to have the faster megabytes. So we've got to get a little adapter for the computer. But in the same time, we also upped the speed of the internet. So we have a couple of minutes. I've got a bunch of different bands. I don't have are the bands with the handles with the long piece in the middle. So I'm going to show you how to use yours if you have one. And I'm just going to keep messing with this visual. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to try to keep that a little closer today. Hopefully it's not too much chaos on the ground. We're going to do 45-second intervals today. So we're going to do the exercise 45 seconds. Then we'll stop, take a few second break, and come back and do another 45 seconds. Okay, or maybe, no, let's go 2 exercises, back and forth, then we'll do it twice, back and forth. Okay, so for warm-up today, let's just start with some nice small squats. Touch down, no speed to it, no time. Just really get into the glutes, let the quads stretch. Move those hips around. Okay, let's get in some lunge. Open up the psoas and the glutes some more, just some pulsing. Other side. Okay, arm across, open. I'm gonna go open my door for some more air. And over to the other side, open and close. Open. I heard lots of wind today. That's so sad. So both now, open. Really let those shoulders get loosened up. Let the cracking start. That's what I've got going on in my shoulder, lots of cracking. Then circle front, other one, and back. Other one. Okay, we're going to start with the first 40 seconds is going to be a lat pull down. So I'm going to use this, but if you had your straight band, you could hold it not on the handles, and it's going to look like this. So it's open and back, okay? In 3, 2, 1, we got 45 seconds. Here we go. Open, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 30 more seconds. 20 seconds. I'm already tired. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! The next one's going to be bicep curls. So if you have the long strap with the handles, you're just going to be here. I don't have that. Let's see. I think I have this band. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Come up and down. Yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There we go. So if your band is too tight for this, You can go down to a knee or a seated position. 30 seconds. Halfway. Ooh, I don't like the way the band feels cutting into my fingers. Almost there. 15 seconds. Should be hard. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Woo! Let those go. We're going to go back to that lat pull down. Take a second break. You can kind of go back to back when you only have 2 exercises and they're working different parts. If it wasn't for the pain of getting the bands on and off, I would go upper to lower. Okay, here we go. We're going to do that one again with the lat pull down. And go. And 2. And 3. And 6. And 8. 30 more seconds. 13 and 14. Here we go. 20 more seconds. Keep it steady. Here's the work. 15. And 10. 6, 5, 4, and done. Woo! Shake that out for a sec. We're going to go over to the bicep curl. I think I'm going to use 2 of my green bands instead of that red band. Okay, here we go. Get it ready. 3, 2, 1. And 1. And 2. So these bands are a little harder, but at least my fingers aren't getting cut off of circulation. 20 more seconds. Woo! Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, let's move over to legs. I have a circle strap. If you don't have one, you can do this without it for sure. We're going to start with the monster walk, like back side to side. So 1, 2, we only have that much room. 2. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keeping constant tension on that band. Halfway right there. Woo! Here comes that burn. 15. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. My biceps are kind of burning. We're going to do alternating lunges. My band is loose enough to do that with the band. If you want, you can take yours off if you have that. If you have something more like this that hurts. Okay, so alternating back lunges. And go. Make them count, nice and low. Engage that glute. This is kind of a nice one, isn't it? Halfway. Keep it steady. Fifteen more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Take that minute break, or 30 seconds about, and we're gonna go back to the side monster walks. Woo. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Keep it low. Try to get as much range of motion in those legs while keeping tension on. 30 seconds. Halfway right there. Keep it steady, keep moving. Keep that tension. 15. Last 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Catch your breath. Okay, so we've got back lunges. Second set. Here we go. I'm going to try to take it a little lower so it's a little slower. $30. Halfway. Last 15. 12. 9, 8, 7, 6. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, we're going to do shoulder press and flies. So this is where I get into a sticky problem, and you might too. we're going to do one shoulder at a time, okay? So we're going to separate it into 2 separate 45 seconds. I'm going to put the band on my foot, go down to the knee, because from here I can't lift this, okay? 3, 2, 1. So find yourself that space. 1. Trying to find that better. There we go. It's on my ankle. 8, 9, 30 seconds. Halfway right there. 15. Ooh, this is hard. The 45 seconds of this. Woo! Last 10. I'm gonna have to slow it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Gotta move it over to the other ankle. Here we go, get it ready. Find that spot, here we go. I don't think I'm gonna go as quick. That was a lot for the shoulder. 30 seconds. This one's lifting up my left leg. Halfway. 20 more seconds. Keep it steady. 14. 10. Woo! 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! So, triceps. If you have the 2 bands, you're going to put them, pretend I have this correct. Maybe I can do it with this. Here. Now you have 2 options. You can either come up or you can push back. They're equally as hard, okay? We've got 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to push back because I can't extend properly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Halfway. Keep it steady. Just pushing back. It's harder than it looks. 15. Woo! 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And done. Okay, instead of going overhead for that second set, I want to do lat raises. I think I'm going to use my 2 green bands again. You can do one arm at a time or you can do both together. So just decide what works best for you. So lat raises are going to be out. You can see I can hardly move this. So maybe I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, nope, 2. I was going to try a different position. 30 seconds. Woo! 18. Ooh, this is hard. 12. Woo! 8. 5. 4. And done. Okay, one more set of that tricep press back. I just got to shake that out. And I'm going to, I think, keep these on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So I'm pressing back. 2, 3, 4. Or I could try, but I don't get much movement there, you can see. 30 seconds. Ooh, triceps are screaming, shoulders screaming. Halfway. I'm just praying right now. 15. Woo! Woo! 4, 3, and done. Woo! Let's give that a little movement across the front. I don't know if anybody else just struggled through that. We're going to go down to the floor with the 1 circle band. I'm going to put it around my legs for bridges, under or over the knee, whichever one you like better, wherever your band fits better. Okay, so we're just going to bridge up and down for the 45 seconds. Here we go. And we're keeping that tension on the band. You don't need the band. You could just do this without a band. 30 seconds. Pushing through the feet into the ground, igniting the glutes. Let's see if we can get those a little higher. Almost there. And done. Woo! Now I'm going to put my hands under my tush, legs straight up. We're going to open and shut for the 45 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Try to keep some tension on the band at all times. Don't let it totally come in. Keep it steady, keep it moving. Burn will start soon. Almost there. I can't see the clock, but I know we're closing in. Keep going. And done. Okay, let's go right into the bridges. This is a good one. Here we go. 45 seconds. 1 and 2. Maybe open your bridge wider if your band wants to slack. Pushing into the heels. Yep, those thighs are going to start to burn. Halfway, 20 seconds. 12, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, hands under the tush, legs are up in the air. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Keep it steady. We're using those abductors. Got the core engaged, feet are flexed. Halfway, 20 more seconds. Keep at this. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Let's come on up. We're going to do some squats. And let's do chest press. We'll do one upper body, one lower body. Okay, so bands are above or below the knees. You can decide. 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. Push that butt back. So you want that butt all the way back. Like you're going to sit on the pot. And you're afraid to miss. "30 seconds. Halfway. 15. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, flies. Or chest press, depending on your band. If your band is loose, one sec. You want to do flies, open, shut. If your band is tighter, press. Okay, they're both hard. I'm probably going to do a little of both. Okay, I'm going to leave the band around my knees just because I don't want to take it off because I'm lazy. 3, 2, 1, here we go. "30 seconds. Halfway right there. Woo! Here's that burn. We're going to do this one again, then we're going to go down to the floor and stretch. So half and half, 15 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! Let's go right into those squats since we did upper body. Here we go. Remember, butt back, weights in the heels. This band is loose, so for me, I'm going to do these wide squats to get the actual benefit of the band. 30 seconds. 20. This is it after this. Just got that chest press. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last one. Flies. Woo! Okay, get it ready. Here we go. 1, 30 seconds. 20 more. Almost there. Yep, it should start to burn. Last 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, let's go down to the ground. And let's get our strap, okay? So find your strap. You can use your band too. Or maybe I'll just use my band today. What I wanted to start with today was opening up the chest muscles, the pecs. And I like this stretch for that. So you lay out here and you just roll, because this is all up to you how far you want to go. And then if you can walk that hand up so it's parallel. But if it's too much, you can bring it down. Okay, so start here. Bring that hand up if you can. Other side, you could also, if it's too much here, go into the doorway. I'll show you when I'm done. And in the doorway, you can be here, leaning in. I don't really have the space here. You can also open the arms and come forward. Then we're going to thread the needle, okay? So we're going to get on all fours. Inhale that right arm up, tuck it under. If you want, you can extend that left arm. If you want even a bigger stretch, you can try to wrap that left arm and reach the hip. So now your left shoulder also gets a little bit of stretch. Other side, come back up to all fours. Inhale that left arm up, tuck it under. You can tuck that right arm behind. One more breath. Come back down into the center. We're going to do puppy dog. So it's child's pose, but your tush is in the air. What we're doing is stretching the lats, the serratus. Really reach those hands forward. Now walk them over to the right. Get that nice left side stretch all through here. You can even lean into it. Like for me, that's really tight. And then move it over to the other side. Same thing, lean those right hips in. If you want a bigger stretch, keep opening. Okay, let's go down to our backs. I'm going to turn off my display so my phone doesn't die at any time. Let's get that right leg in the strap right out the back. Give a little movement to that ankle, just like in class. Now cross it over just a little bit for IT band. Keep those shoulders down on the ground. Hips down on the ground. Don't let the hip go with it. I feel that pull on the outside of my knee, so I do know that my IT band is tight. Then I'm going to trade arms and let it come out to the side all the way. just because these are my favorites. Then I'm going to trade arms again and cross this over my body, trying to keep my shoulders on the ground. Just notice what's tight here. Every exhalation, you could try to get that leg down closer to the ground, but we want to keep those shoulders down too. Come back to center. We're going to cross that leg over for figure 4. And then you can grab a hold of the other foot to get more of a stretch. So what I'm trying to do is push my knee away by pushing on the inner thigh while also bringing that left leg forward. Couple more breaths. Okay, we're going to trade. Let's put that left leg up in the strap, right leg on the ground. Give some movement to the ankle. Cross it over just a little bit. Keep that hip down. Only as far as you can go without moving the hip. Oh. On this leg, it's more here. The IT band runs all the way up and down. So when it gets tight, everything suffers. Other leg, open it up. Trade arms, bring it across the body while keeping the shoulders down. How far can you get on this side? Ooh. Sometimes you'll surprise yourself. This is my bad hip side. It should be more locked up, but the other side was today. Come back to center, cross it over for figure 4. Then if you want, you can lasso that foot. Whoop. And then remember, I'm going to put some pressure on the inner thigh. Morning, hey. While bringing this leg up. You can see I have much less range of motion here. So this is something I work on a lot. I want to get these legs to the same place. Maybe one day. Okay, I'm going to put my feet down. I'm going to open those legs nice and wide. Let the knees go to the right. So you can see I have lots of room here. Then I'm going to take that right foot and put on the outside of the left thigh and gaze out over my left arm. And we're just going to hold and breathe into this. So you've got a low back stretch. You've got a hip flexor stretch. You have IT band. I mean, it's everything. Parts of the glutes. I'm listening to Bob. He's on a meeting for the Forest Service. Other side. They're trying to decide how to run this with the pandemic. Left foot on the outside of the right thigh. You think we have problems at a gym. There's a lot of issues to think about. Gaze out over that right hand. But I think next week he's going to work. Like really going to work. It's fire season. Couple more breaths. And let's come up to a seated position. Ooh. Let's extend those legs nice and long. Inhale those arms up all the way. We're going to go into a forward fold. Can't see. There we go. Hinging at the hips first. You can bring your strap if you need it. And then coming down. On the exhalations, you're going to try to keep folding in. And wherever you're tight, breathe into that spot. For some people, it's going to be hammies. For others, it's going to be low back. Come on up to a seated position. Just going to take my shoes off. So I have a little more leeway here. Bring that right foot in. Come over, turn towards that left foot, and then come down. Again, you can have your strap here if you'd like it. And now the other side. Turn towards that foot before coming forward. We want to be leveled off. Hey, could you turn off the black pot? I think I burnt whatever's on there. Yeah. Thank you. The black grill. Okay, come on up. Let's go into butterfly. So before you go down, inhale that spine long. Come forward. Inhale it long again. Exhale forward. So you just keep working in that manner. Breathe into those hip flexors. That's where the holdup is. And then come on up. Extend the left leg. Right leg crosses over. Left arm reaches around for that twist. Gaze out over the right shoulder. Left leg's engaged. Unwind. Other side. Cross that left leg over. Wrap that right arm around. Gaze over the left shoulder. Right foot still engaged. Let's go into crisscross applesauce and work some cat-cow. So inhale forward. Exhale, rounding that spine, tucking the chin. Two more. And sitting up, we're going to put that left arm down, right arm over, come back to center, other side. So back and forth. Woo! My side body is tight. One more each side. Okay, let's take that head over to the right. Right hand's on top, just gently, like just putting that little bit of gravity on it, not pushing. Never force the neck. Bring the shoulders down. Circle that head to the other side. And if you'd like, you can take the hand on top of the head again. Now circle it back. And come up to center. Let's go on to our knees for hero's pose. Hopefully our knees are ready for this. Okay, so we're going to come forward, child's pose, and then come back, walk the hands back for that small back bend, okay? It's just forward and back. You can have the knees open wider if it's more comfortable. If this is just unavailable, you can sit in crisscross applesauce and do almost the same thing. So I'll show you. I should have brought that up sooner. I just like to sit on my heels so my quads get that stretch while we're doing other stretches. Now sit back into child's pose, open those knees, let those arms come forward, head rest. What we really want to focus on here is on the exhale, we're letting go. We're letting the tush meet the heels. Okay, take that right arm, just like when we were in all fours, cross it under. Bring that right arm out, move over to that left arm. Come back to all fours. We're going to do a little bit of cat-cow and a little bit of hips, and we'll be done. So inhale, belly drop, shoulders come back. Exhale, spine round, push away from the earth. You can also think of it as a tucking of the pelvis. The rest of the body comes with you, and you untuck it. So if you start the movement in the pelvis instead of the back or the belly, now walk those hands a little bit up, and we're just going to come over the top of the body and then push back. So make that big circle with the body. Push into each side. And now the other way. Ooh. Notice which side's resisting more. Okay, we are all done. Have a great day. It's going to be windy today, which makes me sad. I don't like the wind at all. All that noise in my ears is a little too much for my very scattered brain anyway. Tomorrow there's functional fitness at 10, and we use a lot of the same things, bands and weights, maybe a small step sometimes. Let's see. And then 6 p.m. tomorrow, flow yoga through On Common Ground. And this weekend, there's all kinds of good stuff. Let's see, anything else? Next week, I'm excited. I'm going to do some work for the city of Reno, so that's exciting, with some of the veterans. So that'll mix up my schedule a little bit, but I'll put up a new schedule soon. Have a great day. I love you guys. I miss you so much.